Well, I've got the big light on at the side of me, and I've put the webcam lights on, but it's a dark picture, and I like it, so don't anybody complain. Uh, I would have great difficulty singing along to David's version of the Lord's Prayer because the tune is not familiar to me. But if I listen to it a few times, you know, I was singing along. Sam said, "Was I singing with the choir?" No, there's no choir, Sam. Just me and the congregation below that I showed on camera before the camera decided to stop recording. Gabrielle said it was something to do with the built-in batteries. Well, Gabrielle, my camera's only got one battery, and I don't know why it decided to stop recording. Uh, Andrew, my son Andrew, is pretty good at IT, but when it comes to cameras, well, uh, I don't know. I need a better camera. I know I do. Yeah, I'm going to have a bash at singing along to Rob's Abba Father, but I'm going to sing it low key. I'm going to croon it. But anyway, on the subject of politics, I am not a racist. Before I started driving trucks, I mean, well, first of all, I'm now age 74, English born and bred, spent 40 years driving trucks. And before I drove the trucks, I drove the trolley buses here in Nottingham, followed by the motor buses. And I had all the coloured conductors, and I got on well with all of them. I love the West Indians. You rascal, man. And, you know, they have always mixed well. And I love the West Indians. And I got on well with the Indians. Uh, Local news agents in India. And great. I got on well with the Pakistanis. Yeah. So I'm not a racist. But at the moment, what with the Muslims getting more powerful every day and the Eastern Europeans mostly unskilled Romanian gypsies. And when they're outside the supermarket playing accordions, people drop money in the buckets. Good God. They get money, send it back to Romania. And anybody snoozing, when Andrew used to travel by train up from London having a snooze, liable to get his iPhone pinched, even his laptop. And I fear children being born today, what kind of future have they got? It don't matter about old farts like me, because eventually, sooner or later, I'm going to snuff it. Don't bother me, I'm a spiritualist. Firmly believe, firmly believe in life after death. There's got to be something better than this. And, but, you know, these kids today, little babies being born, of course, despite what anybody may have thought of Margaret Thatcher, the leader of UKIP, Nigel Farage, is that his name? Yeah. He was a minister under Margaret Thatcher, and he's the best of the lot because he's in touch with what we, the ordinary people, think. Labour are washed out. The unions finance the Labour Party, and if Labour were to get in, there's no chance they will. But if there were, the unions have only got to click the fingers, and Ed Miliband, he would have to jump. Already, Unison are calling for a general strike. Cameron, he never misses a photo opportunity. Him and Clegg are like fucking Bill and Ben. There's got to be Nigel and UKIP. Yeah, I shall certainly be casting my vote on Thursday. And a lot of people say, "Oh, politics is boring." It's not, you know. No, no. I find it quite fascinating. Why's the picture so dark? It's since I altered the settings, isn't it? Yeah. I've got this big light on. But anyway, yeah, I should certainly be casting my vote for UKIP. They can't be any worse than the rest of them, eh? Good God. And not being morbid, you know, please don't think I'm being. Oh, yeah. No, I'll leave that, you know, I'll not turn morbid. This character, who had a go at that lad. Well, his grandmother who lives here, she saw him today and she had a go at him. And she said, if he would start throwing his fist, she wouldn't be able to control him. And this character on the scooter said, I'd knock him through that fucking window. And Maureen said, hey, he's a teenager, age 19, he's got a disability. What kind of monster are you? He's supposed to be a father. Well, I've been at the supermarket and I saw him. Totally ignored him. And that can upset people. There's nothing worse than being ignored. I want nothing else to do with him. Yeah, I'm not hiding from him. No, if I see him, I just totally ignore him. That's my privilege, isn't it? Stephen, I don't keep saying Steve, Steph, Stephen. I'll call you Steve. Yeah, I saw what you put, and you're quite right. Everything you said, mate. You know from personal experience, having a son who's got Asperger's, and Connor's all right now, as long as he keeps away from that bloody character, who is his own worst enemy. He's lost me. I've certainly got nothing to say to him, and anything he's got to say, I really don't want to know. No, I'm not being nasty either. No. And of course, I know how to get a reaction from people. Yeah, we have a good laugh. Because two of the blokes were polishing the cars in the yard, and one of them still works about 3 days a week. I said, you want to work harder and pay more tax because I need the money. Fucking hell. What fucking benefit? I said, hey, I worked hard all my life, paid taxes, and I'm entitled to my benefits. That is not strictly true, but that is another story that we're not going to. And I said, work some overtime, pay more tax. I need the money. Fucking buffing and puffing. And I was talking about our warden who had a go at the old man who's been hitting his wife. I said, well, all credit due to her, I thought she was very professional. I have slagged her off in the past, and it's not like me to slag people off. Fucking hell, right? What? Because I know what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm only joking because I know how to get a reaction from people. And she did handle it professionally. I told you, the old man said, look, my daughter's a good woman, she will tell you. And Linda interrupted him. I'm not interested in your personal relationships with your family or anybody else. I'm only interested in what's happening now with Rita standing there with a black eye in tears. So, yeah, Linda, credit due to her, she handled it very professionally, I thought, even though I slagged her off in the past. I have, yeah. I told her in another warning, I said, the two of you don't make a good one, but they don't take offence. They just smile because they know that what I say is just tongue in cheek. Yeah. There's no worth putting the telly on for. So I'm watching a film. I watched part of it last night. Andrew's put on my computer. Early Kevin Costner film, and I do like Kevin Costner, the actor. So I'm going to carry on watching that on the telly. I'm not going to bother with it. You put the telly on, there's no but fucking cookery programs, gardening programs, quizzes with members of the public trying to win money, answering questions, smooth, slick, smart ass presenters. No, television is in the doldrums, I think. Yeah. As I say, I do like films, but they're showing the same old films over and over and over again. On all the channels, even Sky, the same films over and over again. Depressing. So that is my second upload for today, and that will be it. Because it's getting on, right, and it's nearly 9 o'clock. So I'm going to carry on watching that Kevin Costner film, and you lot can do what you like, because I'm going. Right, bye. I am in a minute when the hour goes on the thing, and I keep clicking it. Is it going to stop recording or what? Bye again.